Wow, there's a bunch of Red Winged Blackbirds fly over. I'm just about to start my intro. We are at Lake Betz again, continuing my big year. Rather eerie looking Lake Betz this morning. It is just before sunrise, continuing the big year. And yeah, we're going to see what we can see here today. Got some sparrows already, but we are going to continue on the hunt for ducks. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today. Again at Lake Betz. We've done a couple other spots, but came back to Lake Betz today because it's close and because I think I can get some birds to add to the list. So we're going to see what we can find. Saw a flock, as in the intro you saw it, but there were probably 200, mostly all female Red Winged Blackbirds. Got some sparrows coming in here too. The sun hasn't quite risen yet. Maybe we'll get a sunrise shot, but it is December 31st, so New Year's Eve day. And I did start my big year a little early. I was excited to start, so I started on the 26th of the day after Christmas, so we'll go until the 26th of next year. But let's see what Lake Betz has for us this morning on this rather cool winter morning in Morrisville, North Carolina. We'll check in a few. As the sun comes up, Lake Betz. It's been somewhat eventful morning so far. Behind me are a bunch of guidewalls. There's Canada geese, nothing, actually common yellowthroat. So I did get a really bad photo, which I'm not going to show, of a common yellowthroat, but I definitely saw a common yellowthroat. So the guidewalls are behind me, mallards, Canada geese. I saw a dove, which is not on the list yet. So we got a dove, not a great picture. Again, the light's really low. So I saw a great blue heron fishing. I might go back to him. I didn't want to disturb him to see if he's caught anything. But a bunch of sparrows as usual. And yeah, it's a beautiful morning. A little chilly, but it is winter, so we're going to continue on. I'm going to head down the path, make my one loop, and then come back and see what else jeez Louise, what Lake Betz has for us today. Hopefully we'll get something besides the dove and the common yellowthroat. So that's 2 new birds. Maybe we'll find some other birds that we don't have on our list. I'm hoping for the pileated today. And northern shovelers, they haven't been reported here lately, but I'm hoping I'll just get lucky. So let's see what happens here. All right, there's about a 0% chance that you're going to see those ducks behind me, but about 30 or so ringneck ducks just flew in. Got some video here of them coming in. And then check out the size of this group. I've been at Lake Betz now for, I guess it's been a couple of years. And I've never seen this large a group of ringnecks here, so that was pretty cool. Not a new bird on the list, but it's always great just to see these sightings. And the big year is not just about padding the list, although I'm hoping to add some numbers to the list today. It's about just getting out there as often as you can and enjoying scenes like seeing these ducks fly in and seeing all these ringneck ducks along with the buffleheads kind of mixed in together. So if you haven't done a big year and you're able to, not all of us are able to, definitely check it out. It's something that's can be pretty fun. I've been birding for a while, mostly backyard birding. Just got serious about birding in the field, and Lake Betz was the first place I came. So this is my attempt at a big year. We'll see. I set the goal at 150. Might have to recalibrate that. The stretch is 200. I think 200 is probably going to be more realistic and closer to what I get. Sorry, there's some sort of bird up there. But yeah, we'll continue on at Lake Betz and see if we have any other exciting events like these ringneck ducks flying in. We'll check in a few. So it's been a pretty good morning. Let me get this. Yeah, it's been a pretty good morning. Just saw a red-headed woodpecker. Got some nice shots, some video. The kingfisher made an appearance. Felicia, I like to call her. She's my favorite here. Saw those ringnecks. There's a couple, there's something here. Hold on one second. Okay, a couple mallards coming close. It's getting close to time to take off. It's 9:15 or so. I usually try to head out of here at 9:30. That's when things seem to slow down, but I'm gonna make one more trip. See what I can see here. See some buffleheads coming pretty close, but this is the path to Lake Betz. It's a short path, nice spot. If you want to see a lot of different birds, this is definitely a spot to come. So we're gonna head into the studio. We're gonna see what we saw, check out some of those photos, get an updated bird count. I know we've got a few to add to the count today, so we'll see what that count ends up with. You'll see up here, well, you've seen it, the number that we have added, a little counter, so we can see where we stand. Every time we see a new bird, I'll increment that counter. But yeah, let's head into the studio and let's see what we found today at Lake Betz in Morrisville, North Carolina. Here's some video of those eastern bluebirds. Pretty good light here. Here's another shot of those bluebirds checking out a possible nest, looks like. This is a bufflehead. Since the lighting was pretty good, I got a good shot of this one. Here are the ringneck ducks coming in. You can see some of the group there, and then they landed over here. I counted 20 of them, so pretty big group. This song sparrow was lit very nice by the morning sun. Same thing with this Carolina wren. Sun looking very nice. Dark-eyed junco paused for a second or two, and this is a female red winged blackbird. Still a beautiful bird, not as brilliant as the male. The belted kingfisher, Felicia, made another appearance. Saw this downy woodpecker over in the reeds, and this red-headed woodpecker hung out for a little bit. And then one of the ringneck ducks went over to the other side, and this is that ringneck duck. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing. Get out there and have your photo gear fun, and I will talk at you again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.